here a couple nights ago trying to build a dolly to rest the Foxbody on, and the reason why I wanted to do that is so that I can push the car around. I used to have the wheel dollies where you rest the wheels of the car on the dollies and then you can push it around that way. But being that I'm doing primarily suspension work on the car, I have to remove the suspension, so there is no suspension. So there's nothing to rest on the dollies. It's just basically a shell. Well, it still has the motor and the trans in it, but it's basically a shell now. So I wanted to build what's called a body cart. It's used a lot in body shops to move car shells or bodies in white around a shop. And you know, being that we have a very limited budget here, I tried to make it out of wood. Now, I've built a lot of structures out of wood that are very, very strong, but you know, being that I made this with just scrap wood, like the moment I rested the car onto the dolly, part of it started to break, so I decided to abort that whole project, put it back on jack stands. But yeah, that kind of sucks. I spent a few hours on that and it didn't work, but I have the car back on jack stands and the place is a mess. As you can see in this workspace, the tarps on the sides don't reach the ground. So when it gets very windy here in Anaheim, so there's always like debris and dirt and dust getting kicked around in here. So it feels like every time I have to use this place, I have to clean it. So that is what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna clean this place up a little bit, organize some stuff because it's a bit of a mess. As I mentioned in the last video, I want to put out one video a week. So it's Friday night and the whole dolly thing was a fail. So I'm gonna try to get some progress done on the Foxbody, get home and edit this thing tonight to have it ready for you guys tomorrow morning. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start cleaning and then I'll see what I can do with the Fox. Alright guys, so I spent about the last hour cleaning this place up. It looks a lot better now. I really need to do something about that gap between the floor and the tarps on the sides. I kind of want to do something about the tarps altogether. I kind of wish I could use like corrugated steel, but I'm not really sure how that would play with the wind, especially in this little corner of the property. It gets pretty windy here, but that's a future problem. Right now, I'm gonna try to at least make a little bit of progress on the Foxbody. So let's go ahead and jump to the engine bay. So I'm not gonna try to get very far here. I think what I wanna do is remove like a lot of the easier things to get out of the way, just to kind of make some space and get this car like ready for the next stage, which will be removing the engine and transmission. So all we really wanna do is make some progress here. So I think I'm gonna start by removing the intake. I'm not gonna do any fluids right now because my containers are full. I'm gonna get some drums to empty those into. Probably gonna do the intake, the battery, like spark plug wires, and I don't know. I'll see what else I get to, but I'll try to get as far as I can tonight. Now this car is gonna get stripped to absolutely nothing in the engine bay. Not only because, you know, we're gonna do some engine work and whatnot, but because there's some structural damage on the shock tower here. When the engine and transmission, cooling system and everything's out of the car, I'll show you guys in detail, but the car's gonna get cut from the shock towers forward to do a tubular front end. There's gonna be some damage that's gonna get repaired and the engine bay is gonna get painted before the new engine comes back in. But for now, I'm just gonna keep stripping everything, getting the engine ready to pull. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for today. Please excuse the wind noise, but I didn't have much for this video this time. That whole body card thing kind of screwed me up, but at least we got the place looking really clean and we're making some more progress in the Foxbody here. Now I gotta get home and edit this video so I can have it for you tomorrow morning. So it's gonna be a long night. But for now, thanks for watching guys. Please like and subscribe, and remember, function, momentum, growth.